Hello, blessed souls. This is Brainy Twin Gemini for July 29, 2020. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs. It really warms my heart, and I love you guys all so much. So I'm out here. Sorry for the background noise, if there's any background noise. OMG, 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 OMG. There's a baby cardinal here. I'll try to get all of this stuff. Okay, here. I don't know if you can see it. It's over by the tree. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So anyways, oh my God, I can't believe it. So sorry, folks. So as you know, I'm a messenger on this journey, and I'm delivered signs and things. Oh my gosh, let me just fix this. Sorry. I'm outside trying to get this footage here of this little guy. So as you know, I'm a messenger on this journey, and I'm delivered signs and syncs every single day, and I believe these messages are signs and syncs that I need to deliver to you. So I'm out in the backyard, and you can see this little guy over here, and his name, I've called him Fighter. His eye doesn't look too great now, does it? So on Sunday, I was going to get a coffee, and normally, well, it just depends. Sometimes I go the long way, sometimes I go the short way, and I was going to go to the short way. And then something just called me and said, no, go the long way. So I went the long way, and I saw this little guy, and his head was to the ground, and I thought, oh, that's funny. He's doing like the freeze frame. You know, the car going by, he's doing whatever. But anyways, I'm like, let me just drive back and see if he's okay. So when I drove back, his head was still down to the ground, and I'm like, yeah, no. So I stopped the car, I grabbed a towel, I picked him up and put him on my car mat, and I put him in the back seat and brought him home. And one of the most prevalent things for me on this journey was when this journey started over, I don't even know how many months it is now, but when this journey started, what prompted me or what woke me up was the rabbit, to be quite honest. Because I looked outside and I'm like, oh, look at the little rabbit, look at the little rabbit, look at the little rabbit, he's eating the grass. And as many of you know, I always talk about rabbits and fear and creativity. It always comes up. Oh, poor little guy, look at his eye. I can't. That's salt on his eye, because I've been washing his eye with salt water. But anyways, I picked him up, I brought him home, and he wasn't doing well. I thought I thought he was going to die, to be quite honest. And I'm like, I don't want him to die alone. And so I'm just going to bring him home. I'm just going to lay beside him, and I'm just going to make sure he's not going to die alone. So I brought him home. I wrapped him in the towel. Like I said, he was on my car mat, and you know, he was fine. He was totally fine. He trusts me. He totally trusts me. I would show you myself right now, but I'm in a bathing suit, and no, it's not happening. But long story short, he was in there, and I said to my son, I'm going to go get another coffee, just watch him. So when I came back, he was in the garden in the front. And I looked at my son, and I'm like, what happened? And Spence is like, oh, sorry. My son's like, well, Mom, he's a wild animal, blah, 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 blah. And I was very, very upset that, sorry about the plane. I was very upset that he jumped out, you know, and I'm like, he was here for an hour and he was totally fine. He was totally subdued. He was totally fine. And then as soon as I left, he jumped out and jumped into the garden, which is fine. So the front garden is not so great. So I brought him to the back. Tried to have him in his habitat, and he was in severe trauma, severe trauma, and I didn't want to bring him inside, so I slept outside on Sunday night with him, made a bed outside. I can't believe I slept outside, but here he is still today on Wednesday, and he looks good, right? Doesn't he look good? He looks amazing. And so much resonates with me with this rabbit. And one of the big things for me is fear, right? And I always like, whenever I've done my readings before, I'm like, there's fear. I don't know if there's fear of whatever there is, there's fear, right? There's some element of fear there. But there's a lot of creativity, there's a lot of fertility. Rabbits mean a lot. Good luck, abundance, fortune. Here you go, guys. If you're watching this video right now, this is for you. This bunny actually really does get anxious when I'm not here, right? So I should go and probably touch him to let him know I'm here, but I'm doing a video, so I won't. But what I resonate with this bunny is a lot of things. A lot of things. So when he was on the road, he was in the middle of the road, actually. And if I hadn't have picked him up, he would have got hit and he would have got killed. For sure. And he was vulnerable, which many of us are vulnerable on this journey. Very, very vulnerable. But he trusted me. And I went and picked him up. Sorry, he's pooing. And he's very private about that too. He doesn't like people watching. He or she, I don't know yet. But I was just, when I came back, I was just like, why did I go that long way? Why? You know, I was going to go the short way, but I went the long way, and it was to find this little guy. You know, and when I picked him up, he totally trusted me. You know, and he totally trusted me. And then I brought him home, and I didn't want him to bring him inside because I'm like, he's already been through so much trauma. So when I laid outside, it was about 9 o'clock at night. The sun was just starting to go down. I laid my bed out. I'll put it on. It's on my Instagram. If you want to check my Instagram out, it's Brainy Twin Gemini 69. I laid my bed out, and I went to go lay down, and I wasn't really happy about it. And I really wasn't, because I was like, I'm laying outside, I'm leaving myself vulnerable. But I put everything down, I laid down. And when I looked in his good eye, there were tears. And I was like, oh. So I wiped the tears from his good eye. And then he started crying. And I was like, I cannot believe this. I don't know if he was crying missing his family, or if he was crying because I was going to be with him and I was protecting him. I feel like he was crying because I was protecting him. And he was like grateful. He was like, he or she was like, I can't believe, I'm so lucky that somebody saved me, you know? So 3 days later, here he is. Eyes not looking so great. No, it's not. But he's a lot more spunkety, if that's even a word. And I kept saying, God, why? Like, why this bunny? And the only thing I could think of was, I was vulnerable. I had fear. I feared my whole life. And when I came into this connection, this beautiful, beautiful connection, and ironically, this card is what's flipped up, like, and this stuff cannot cheat it. I was like, why? And it was to remind me that we are vulnerable in life. Shit happens, you know, and I believe when you come into this connection, you're vulnerable. And you invoke that healing, and you do all sorts of things. But what I'm seeing with this little guy here, and yeah, he's showing off. He's totally showing off right now. And I could go over there. But I don't really want to show myself right now. Bunny, what are you doing? When I'm away, he gets anxious. You know, and then I have to go over and tell him I'm okay, or he's okay. which I can't do right now because I just really don't want to show myself on camera. But I think that, in my opinion, God sent this message to me, which ultimately is for you, that the fear is subsiding. And as I've been saying for several months, there's stuff brewing in the universe. And, you know, if there was if there was fear, the fear is subsiding. You know, I was showing people at work, I put them in a fire pit and I bring them in the house to sleep because I'm like, I'm not sleeping out here another night. And he doesn't bite. He doesn't do anything, nothing, absolutely nothing. He has complete trust with me. The fear is not there. Even though he looks a bit skittish right now, that's because I'm not over there telling him everything's okay. And plus, they're not nocturnal. They come out at dusk and they come out at dawn, right? And there's that whole saying, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Well, guess what? You've already gone down that rabbit hole. You know, it's beautiful, beautiful love. And this message that I want to give to you tonight is that the fear is subsiding on both sides. And fear is the matrix of the mind, right? And fear is, it's just fear, right? But this little guy, I'm telling you, man, he's here to tell you something, you know? And he's actually really showing off, which is really good, because I just want him to go back out into the wild, and I want him to go be with his family, and I want him just to be who he or she is, you know? But he was vulnerable, and he trusted me. And I believe that, as I said, the trust, the fear, all of that good stuff is coming. I can't cheat this stuff even if I try. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy, the stuff that happens. And I don't ask for it. I certainly don't. So, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like flip a few cards, you know, see what comes out. I feel like there has been a little bit of back pain. You need to do some grounding, which I'm doing right now. And I can tell you with 100% certainty, I fell down the stairs in Punta Cana, a full flight of stairs, ceramic tile. And my back has been aching on the left side, lower left side, for a year. I slept outside for a night, and it's completely gone. Completely gone. So the ground must have something to do with your healing. Absolutely. So I'm going to flip a few cards. And again, this doesn't have anything to do with my journal. It has to do with this little guy right here. You know? And, oh, here they are. So obviously the creative side card is there. And I'm going to, sorry, you can't see them. I'm going to try and do it as best I can. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a leaf in here. And I'm going to lay down here. Oh, sorry, folks. Yeah, I'm very clumsy. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels or whomever for, oh, no, I'll save that for another time. For 4 cards, please. Oh, I have to lay down. You see these? Yeah. Okay. 4 cards, please. He's definitely a diversion, isn't he? 4 cards, thank you. Oh, I'll show you guys. Oh, too many. Oh, please don't. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. They keep coming out. All right. Sorry. One card, please. See, over here. Over here. Over here. Oh. Sorry. One card, please. Oh, I'm so sorry. One card, please. Thank you. Oh, no. One card, please. Thank you. Two. Sorry, folks. Sometimes it takes some time. Okay, one card, please. Wow. So sorry, folks. Thank you. Oh. Okay. So, first card. Soulmates. I see this child and these two, obviously, children. And everybody has their own perception of what this is, what this journey is. And I navigate the journey the best. I'm given wisdom, knowledge, visions, and messages to give to you. And what I resonate with this particular card is your soulmates. You're like the ultimate best love. Hand in hand, arm in arm. Love each other. You've met each other as maybe not children, but you've met each other. And when you met each other, you loved each other. It's love at first sight, and I love it. I love it so much. This card keeps coming out, and I don't know why. I haven't done readings for 5 months, and I've only done 3, and the telepathic communication card keeps coming out. And I feel the telepathic communication keeps coming out, card keeps coming out, is because there's doubt and confusion there. Is this real? Am I hearing this? Am I feeling this? It's real. I can tell you with 100% certainty, it's real. Like I said in many of my previous videos, in the last 3 specifically, I asked for a specific sign. And it, I don't ask for easy signs. So, and it came, because sometimes you question your whole, like, whether you're insane, whether this is real. It's real. And there's telepathic communication going on between the two of you, and just trust in the universe. Sorry, this little guy's showing off right now. Normally he's sleeping, so he must know I'm doing a video. Sorry, I can't help it. 1111, signs and syncs. This guy here is your sign and sync. There's signs and syncs. They're being thrown at you. This card came out last week. It's the divine, God, whomever you believe in. There's signs and syncs, and they're coming. So pay attention. And sometimes when we see the signs and syncs, we're like, yeah, I'm reading into it. You're not. The divine God sends you signs and syncs to let you know what this truly is. And this is a beautiful, most profound love. And I love it so much. Rest. Exactly. Some of you, and again, what resonates. What doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, just pack it away in your pocket. Sorry, the bunny's making me laugh. Pack it away in your pocket. Not everything is going to resonate. Please do not disrupt the energy of the channel. But many of you are having sleepless nights, and you're restless, and you need to rest. You need to nourish your temple. It's very, very important, and you're not resting because the matrix of your mind is controlling you. You know, let your heart be your guide and let go and free yourself. So, where are we now? Okay, I don't know what I want to do. I feel like, okay, I'm going to do, yeah, no. No, I'm going to do it. If the DM could say anything to the DF right now, what would they say? I can tell you right now, I haven't been getting rest with this little guy. Okay. 4 cards, please. Oh, this is so difficult laying on the ground. No. 4 cards, please. Thank you. 3 cards, please. 1 card, please. Too many. Thank you. All right. So, sticking. Divine Feminine. Oop, upside down. This masculine energy knows that you're a divine feminine. You are the love of their life. They know that this is your twin soul, twin flame. So they want to tell you right now that they know you are the one. Love it. Love it so much. Faith. Okay? Some of you are losing faith. Always keep the faith in your heart. Keep the faith in the universe. Keep your faith in God. Keep the faith. Don't lose faith. What's meant to be will be when it's meant to be. I can't believe this card. If you guys have been following me since last August or September when I first started YouTube, I've never really got this connection. I've never really got this card. So why does it keep coming out? It's crazy. So either one of you two are blocking the connection or the divine is blocking the connection. And blocking the connection from moving forward. So there's something you need to clear. You need to look at what's not serving you, or either or are blocking the connection. You know, you could be in a higher vibration, and you know your other energy could be in a low vibration. So naturally you will block that lower vibration, especially if we're meant to raise the vibration of the world. That's what we're meant to do. But in the end, there's victory. And I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I just love it all. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And to sign off with the little show off over there, I call him Fighter. Fighter, Fighter. Come here, Fighter. What are you doing, Fighter? Usually I have to give him like comfort, you know. Fighter. There. Good boy, girl. So I'm going to give you a loving message for tonight. Oop. For you to take. And just remember this rabbit. Okay? Overcoming fear, trust, creativity, fertility, and I love it. I love it so much. So, one message. Oop. One message, please. There's a leaf in here. Oh my, sorry. One message, please. One message, please. Two, sorry. It's going to be a good message. It's hard to lay on the ground and do this. One message, please. Thank you. So, there it is. It says, trust in the healing power of love, for it's only through love that happiness is possible. Observe all that transpires, but don't get emotionally attached. The storm will clear. You can be of assistance to the one you love if you remain positive. So what do you think this means? Trust in the healing power of love. That bunny right there, healing power of love. This stuff can't be cheated. So again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the loves, or the subs. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. Remember Bunny here, okay? It's very, very significant. Overcoming fear, trust, creativity. This is super, super beautiful, and I love you all so much. Have a great night, folks.